Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we are here with a co-op campaign with my friend Arvid, who is
hello everyone.
There he is.
I'm playing as Wozag.
Yep, and I'm playing as Azag, because nothing's more fun than playing as some Greenskins dominating practically everything or getting raped by chaos.
Yeah, basically, this is going to be interesting because basically every single faction in the world wants us dead, even not the Greenskins.
I'm not too worried about Greenskins, I'm more worried about Thorgrim with his lovely gigantic city up there.
Yeah. Right now, to me, the biggest threat is honestly the Border Princes, because they're just gonna basically build 2.5 stacks and just start sending them towards me. And early on I will be able to only have basically one army. So now is the question, do I want to build defense or do I want to go with money? Because I'd only have 1,151 gold as income. And you know, units are expensive on Legendary.
They are.
But they're not, I mean, the Savage Orcs for Wozag costs 83, so that's not too bad. So I think I'm gonna move up there because I wanna basically try and bait this army at Dragon. I'm so used to right clicking when I'm gonna move to Dragon Arrow. You know, bait them up there, then attack them after I recruit some units. So I'm gonna recruit 3 Savage Orcs, I think.
Alright.
Then I don't know, I mean the defense, the walls, like, I do have walls, but it only adds 3 Savage Orc and 1 Savage Orc Arrow Boys for 2,500 gold. I don't know, either that or money, or I could get some. I think I'm probably gonna go with money. I won't bother with Public Order right now because, well, there is nothing I can do to prevent it from really rebelling. But I mean, you can use rebellions to your advantage. You can use them to get gold and XP.
Well, let's see how that goes. Let me just work on some settings here. Okay, let me just see. At this point, I should probably start gearing up and go to Valea's Sorrow, try to make Gorfang submit, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think maybe you should take Iron Rock and then go after Valea's Sorrow. I mean, you don't really need to. The thing about the Red Fangs is that their territory that they control is really divided. I mean, it's basically like just a huge line.
yeah.
I'm so used to right-clicking, it's quite annoying.
Okay, I can recruit. I'm literally on the edge, and hopefully he'll come down for me. I mean, he's got a lot of goblins and so on, but I've got what? Some big uns, some trolls, some boar boys. I shouldn't really be too much of a problem.
But he does have an army there, so he might just bring those 2 in. So that could be quite. But here's the thing: if you win that battle, then you have more units. Then you could wipe out this army and take Iron Rock and then go after Valea's Sorrow. I say you shouldn't capture Valea's Sorrow, probably just sack it or raise it, because I think Azag gains bonus from sacking.
He does, he gets 10%. And I'm pretty much ready for him. I'm not too worried, so let's end the first turn. I'm actually going to try and see if I can become friends with Karak 8P. I can, yes, non-aggression pact.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'm going to try with the bloody spears too, just in case.
Like, here's the thing. What could happen, I mean, I could go after Scabby, but here's the thing though. If I go after them, then Barak Var might go after... Because I think, depending on this, if the dwarves will become powerful, is basically... If Barak Var survives, then they'll become powerful, but if Scabby survives, you know... It basically depends on that, because it's around 4 settlements, so that can give a lot of money support, so that gives more money. And
yeah.
Because in my Cetra campaign, the Greenskins just go crazy. They basically have 27 settlements or strength rank 1 at turn 27. Because they just confederate with everyone.
In my Cetra one, I used Krokgar to kill the Greenskins, and now Krokgar's coming after me with 29 settlements. Let me see here. Right, well, we seem to be doing okay. He's moving, but he's not actually coming for me.
Okay, so Top Knots is going. Basically, they're either if they declare war on the Thief Snatchers, they're basically dead because they're already fighting Cetra. But I mean, they're gonna keep Cetra occupied probably for quite a while.
He's probably gonna go and capture the Dragonhorn mines. I've noticed a lot of times when I've played as Wurzag, he just kind of always goes for that. It must be hard-coded.
Yeah, but then I can just easily kill that army, take over, because the idea is if I can control all of the Southern Badlands and this territory here, then I'll be pretty powerful, then it's really only the public order to worry about. But for some reason I have not discovered them, even though I basically have... They're there. I can't see them in the diplomacy screen for some reason. I don't know why, but it's fine. I
think you need to see a city now instead of an army.
So here's the thing. Either I could go for the Dragonhorn mines. I think I might go for the Dragonhorn mines because I think Bitterstone mine with that army there is a little bit too powerful. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Dragonhorn mines. Take that before. Wait, let's see. Can I even reach that? Yeah, I can reach that. That's good.
There. Now I've encountered Top Knots.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fight it just because it's the first battle.
Well, yeah, that and now the what's it called?
Auto-resolve.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I was playing my one of my Cetra campaigns, and I had
You had to. I think you had like 3 armies, and basically almost 2 of them got wiped out.
Yeah, it's like what the hell?
Yeah, but I think it's because the units are. In the auto-resolve, those 3 skeleton units, they're just trash. I think that's probably why. But I remember in Warhammer 1 where basically, if you had a giant in your army, that would take the most damage compared to the infantry. Which I didn't like that. I mean, some people might want to disband the giant that Wurzag has. I mean, the giant is expensive, but it's really good. It's a very good starting unit because you can just basically send it after a war boss, and then yeah.
Yeah, I never see the point of getting rid of that giant. To be honest, you can use it, and it's so good to just attack straight on. Their reinforcements are coming behind you.
Yeah, but you know there is the garrison. There were. Oh damn it! My English is not always the best. I just lose words sometimes, but. The thing is that I think one of their reinforcements is probably just their general. If it's not, then well, I mean, here's the thing. I think I'm just gonna have the giant here.
I'm just moving around your army, doing a cinematic shot.
Yeah, I think I probably... I mean, let's see, okay, 79 charge bonus for Savage Hook Warboys, that's very powerful.
I absolutely love Wurzag. His lore is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about his lore, but I love his character, because I love how he's like the only orc who dances.
Well, you can get, like, obscurely a bunch of his followers dance around, but the fact is that his power is so volatile that he can literally turn people into squigs.
Okay, look at that goblin. That poor goblin shaman is just gonna die from the giant. Yeah, that's what I predicted.
Let's just look at the guy squish. There we go.
I mean, can you zoom as far as you want, or is it does the legendary rule apply to you that you can't zoom as far as you want?
Yeah, the legendary rule applies.
Okay, that's a bit sad when you're spectating, but I guess it's because, you know... Yeah, I guess... I like how the goblin shaman has not moved it, he's just terrified. Yeah. Just waiting for the giant.
Squish.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to move Wurzag. Well, it's fine.
Did he start with any decent spells?
I mean, he does start with the... I mean, I don't know, not really. It starts with the Brain Burst and Gaze of Mork. Yeah, the Savage Orc Boar Boys are just gonna destroy them.
Yeah, the goblin disappeared.
Okay.
I think the legendary rule just threw me off. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't zoom to you. Wait, now I can. That was a bit weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull these guys out before they die. Okay, those goblin archers are starting to get a bit. I think I know what I can do. I think I'm gonna use the effigy. If I don't know how to pronounce, is it effigy of the Git? I don't know.
Effigy of the Git.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use that on the archers so that they don't run away, so that my archer can just start to shoot.
Let's just get a nice shot in there.
You know what? I'm gonna use a spell from Wurzag just for fun. Boom! Oh, that was
That
bad.
hit one of your own, yeah.
Yeah. You know, sometimes the spell casting can be quite annoying. But that was just my bad.
It makes sense for orc magic, though.
Yeah, it does.
I love seeing these orcs, because I used to paint my fantasy orcs with blue armor, too.
Oh, yeah. I do like the Tea Snatchers color. I mean, it's pretty interesting.
And you won.
Yeah, I did.
Would have been a massive fail if you lost.
Yeah, it would have been. I mean, the Savage Orcs, Boar Boys, they did alright. They took some beating, but they got 81 kills. I mean, I think I did alright. 48 losses, that's very little. Because what I did, I used the Night Goblin Shaman spell to buff the Savage Orc Boar Boys before they charged, so they would just deal a lot of damage. The guy didn't even kill the Goblin Great Shaman General.
No, he only hit him twice and the guy left.
Yeah, what's funny was that he was shocked too. You know, he was very shocked. I think he was shocked because he didn't even move. He just stood there.
Yeah, this was a mistake type of thing.
Yeah, he's like, no, why did I even go here? I'm just gonna go home. Oh no, I can't go home. Oh, well, I'm dead. You know, most of the time when, you know, I do you know, if I would record games and, you know, when I'm playing like Warhammer or something, I haven't done that, but people think that I would become very nervous, but you know, I'm just very chill. I'm just a very chill person in general.
I'm not, I like to panic.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in my Wood Elves campaign, I have 3 armies at all for 1, and I have, yeah, I think it's Orion is going there, so I will have 4. There are 7 Chaos armies. I think it's the Puppets of Chaos invading from the north, and what are they called? Are they called the Servants? No, not Vessels. The Vessels of Chaos spawn in the Southlands. Well, there are 7 other Chaos armies, so I'm going to fight 14 Chaos armies with basically 2 armies defending the south. But I mean, it's pretty well garrisoned. Lothern, basically the thing about Lothern is that it basically works as a settlement in Athaloran, so that's pretty good.
That's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, they have lied, so you basically, you know the technology that gives you plus 400% income from ports?
Yeah.
Since the port at Lothern gives you 1,000 gold, that's basically, or I don't know, 4,000-5,000 gold just from that settlement. So it's basically invading Ulthuan with the Wood Elves is very good, and I basically kept the Bretonnian faction alive. The vampire counts have taken basically everything in the Empire. The reason why I've kept Bretonnia, just the regular Bretonnia faction alive, is because I used them as a buffer zone against Norska.
Mm.
So yeah, and I might, after I dealt with the Dark Elves, because I basically just super invaded them, like with their 2 armies, we just took Nagaron, then yeah,
Are you
no one
still
was no
loading
one
in?
was defending Nagaron. So yeah.
Right.
But okay, let's see. I'm just gonna occupy it.
Yeah, you might as well. Small land.
Yeah, I mean, if I would raise it, that would just be stupid. I would not see any reason of raising it. I mean, later on, basically at turn 80 around that time, I might honestly just go and capture the border princess, like Western border princess, and you could get like the Eastern border princess, up here.
Yeah.
You could get that. So basically, yeah, and then I could take Lanango, and you could take Karakur, and then maybe I take Tulay, and yeah, we'll see.
We need to secure ourselves pretty
Yeah,
much like that. Like a whole little area.
And one thing is that Warsaw has a skill called Fury of the Prophet, which enables magical attacks, so that can help probably quite a bit. Because if, let's say, they bring a lot of armor, troops won't really matter.
That's more chaos than anything, I assume.
Hmm.
Right. Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Let's get started.
I probably will need some Savage Orc Archers, because Savage Orc Archers, they're pretty strong, I would say.
I think he's gone up with his other army. I'm not sure if I should stay recruiting or just go in.
I mean, I don't know where the army is. I think the army might have fled somewhere, maybe the underway. He used the underway to like get there. If you had an agent, you could send it to basically. What I could do is that I could send my Night Goblin Shaman up to Karasakarak to basically so that we can keep an eye on the dwarves. And instead of occupying the pillars of Grungni, they raised it, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's very strange. I mean, at least we can see that. The problem is that they're going to be very, very strong.
Yeah, they are. I mean, early on, they're not that strong early on. It's more than when they confederate with Barak Var, because Barak Var has an army, and so... I mean, you just want to see here. Let's see. Okay, they before the Tomb Kings update, the AI made 60% more gold than the player, but now they make the same amount of gold, so they're not gonna be that much more powerful than us. It's more that they will be able to fill more armies because they don't have as much upkeep as we do.
Try and go to Iron Rock then.
Yeah, Iron Rock is. I mean, I don't think the army is there.
Can I reach? No, I cannot.
Then you could maybe move up and go into ambush stance around somewhere,
Yeah, that's 25%.
Or I just use the underway to like get over there. I can actually, around there.
Yeah, but the problem is that if he defends the city, with the ambush stance, he might not know I'm there, and he'll just leave the city alone.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Let's see here. Ganesh, I don't know. They can't. Or you could just... Maybe you could bait the army of Ganesh just to attack you, but I don't know where Gorfang is, that's the thing.
Gorfang, he's normally heading up, because he normally goes up to attack the dwarfs, which is why I've gone ambush. Hopefully, Nash will make his way upwards too, and I can just take Iron Rock really sneakily.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so, but these things, you know how it works, eh? You might plan things 100 times over, but...
I think if we want to make this a little bit interesting, how about none of us confederate with Skarsnik? We just have him as a military ally. To make it a little bit more fun, or maybe we could kill Skarsnik.
And there we go. All right. I think I can take this.
Oh, so he was an ambush stance, okay.
Yeah, that cheeky bastard. Yeah, I think I can take this.
That's pretty... I mean...
It's a lot of goblins.
Yeah, but I mean you do have trolls. And you have the big guns, you know, I think... Yeah, you should be able to take this.
He'll be coming from behind too with his
But I mean, to be honest, I mean if you can kill the reinforcement first, and then you know just kill the reinforcements fast and bam. But I think just the main threats are honestly gonna be their lords, because Azag can't take on both of their lords. So I say use like the orc big guns and Azag to take on like one of the lords, and yeah.
Let's see how this goes. If this goes well, I should be able to take out Iron Rock, no problem.
Yeah, I mean if you can make peace with them after that, that's actually good. I think so, because then you don't have to worry about the south as much. If we could ally with them, that could be even better.
Oh, let's hope. Here we go, and they spawn there. Wait, no. Where are they spawning? Oh, there. Okay. Let's just prepare a charge.
Okay, so do you want me to take a unit, maybe like the cavalry?
Yeah, how do I gift units? Because I really suck.
It's... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, use them because I am horrible with cavalry.
I mean, I'm not super good at cavalry either, but it's probably easier since I only... So I will just go here. You know, I will go around here.
There we go.
Just...
Once these guys are dead, the other ones should be easy anyway.
Yeah. I think if you press J with a unit, it will go back to the position where it charged, so that makes it easier to cycle charge. It's, I think... Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. I think you should just turn around with the archers. Maybe just try and shoot the goblin wolf chariots.
Yeah, once they get a little closer.
Yeah, right now we just need to rout them. Because I think you're mostly damaging your own units if you're shooting like some of the units here.
These guys.
Okay, one of the unit has routed. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this unit routing.
Okay, I'll turn around with my goblins. He's not moving his other army though. He's just moved out the chariots. Sometimes
I mean,
the AI is just crap.
Yeah, because they need to try. They should have basically tried and rushed here, but I mean they were quite unlucky with their reinforcements.
He's pretty much gone.
Yeah, I'm charging the wolf chariots now with the boar boys.
Right, they're breaking.
Yeah, they are breaking now. Okay, now this army is dealt with. Now we just basically need to turn around.
Yeah. Okay. Let's bring these guys up here. I'm waiting to see. Okay, that's gone. Their hero is just stuck in between mine, so
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to break. I'm gonna move my troops out.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can use the boar boy big guns to try and bait one of their units to like chasing after it. I could charge the wolf chariots, but I won't. Instead, I think I will position behind them, so that when they start running away, you know, when they start running away, my orcs will be able to just...
Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're just staying there.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try and charge in now.
I wish Azag started with his spells. I mean, he's wearing the damn crown in the portrait.
Yeah. That's... You don't need to shoot with the archers anymore.
Yeah, I'm moving. Okay, let's bring these guys here.
I say like just make like a regular line here, I guess.
Yeah, they're
And
coming
have
now.
And then okay, there we can't see them, but after I kill the Goblin Wolf chariots, I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to scout with these. Because we need to be careful that they're not gonna come around there. So I say you could maybe make like a defensive line around there. And I use these to scout, because I'm pretty sure that they're just gonna go through there, unless they stopped.
They were moving direct down, so... There they are.
Okay. I mean, you know the Savage Short faction in Lustria, the Blue Vipers?
Yep.
We could maybe vassalize that faction, because we don't really want that territory. Or just ally, you know. I want at least one vassal this game, because I just like vassals a lot. Even though they can be annoying, but... I mean, I don't think they would just send an army across the entire ocean to try and invade us.
You'd be surprised. You'd be freaking surprised. Let's see here. Right, you guys there, you guys...
Yeah, I'm just using the Orc Boar Boy Biggins to just kill the Goblins Nice using the trolls. Yeah, we're just going to rout this army soon. You could send Azag against their lord.
Yeah, I'm doing that. It's just Azag is a little squishy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out more Boy Biggins, because they're starting to take quite a lot of damage. I mean, they're done pretty good anyways. 53 kills, that's pretty alright. I mean, the Greenskin cavalry is not really the best anyway.
No, not at all.
Nah, but I mean, the Goblin Wolf Riders, I would like keep one just to like take out the artillery. Even if the Goblin Wolf Rider unit dies, it doesn't really matter because they're expendable.
They're almost dead though, so that's good.
I just want to see if I can charge the Lord to see if he breaks. Because if we break the Lord, then the army breaks. Yeah, he's breaking soon. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Nice. I mean, we got very lucky with the reinforcement placement, honestly.
Yeah, if they would have formed up together, it would have been a problem, because they had archers on both sides.
Yeah. We still did quite well, though, I would say.
Killed many more than they did, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't lose that much, honestly. It was just we broke them, basically. But yeah, that did go very well.
Alright, here we go. Eat the captives to get some stuff back.
Yeah, I'm soon loaded in, too.
Forbidden Rod. Okay.
Is it the item that damages you, the character, but it gives you windows of magic?
I wouldn't say. Oh, there it is. Let me see. Oh, I've got to wait because you're still loading.
Yeah, I mean, I know a pretty smart strategy with the Dark Elves. You know the Winds of Magic spell that damages the character but gives you Windows of Magic?
Mm-hmm.
If you can actually use that like on any unit. So what I do is that I use it on a Hydra. It damages the Hydra, but the Hydra has regeneration, so it's fine, and I get free Winds of Magic. So it's pretty good to use it like that.
That's not a bad idea, to be honest. I with the Dark Elves, I'm a bit more aggressive. I'm not so much with magic, but a lot of heavy duty range.
Yeah, their range is very strong. I think, I don't know, do they have better range than the Wood Elves? I don't know.
No, Wood Elves have better range. The only thing that saves the Dark Elves is more...
Is that they have shields?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can essentially create a pretty decent defensive line and shoot them down.
Yeah, because the dark shards with shields, they're not horrible in melee. I mean, they're all right for missile infantry units.
Ow.
If there are any Swedish people watching this video, I think they will probably recognize my Swedish accent pretty well.
I'm trying to think. If Gorfang gets back to Iron Rock, that's going to be a bit of a problem for me. To be honest, I was just hoping they'd go up to Karaz. Wow, that took a while to say.
Yeah, the dwarf capital names, they are kind of tongue twisting sometimes.
Yeah, they really didn't make it easy. But I'm a bit disappointed because obviously this gives them free reign and they'll kind of kill off the bloody spears, no problems, you know?
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, do we want the bloody spears to die though? That's the thing. I don't think we want them to die because, you know, Mount Gumbad has like, I don't know, just, it's basically it has the Brightstone mine, which gives you 1,800 in gold, and then it has another gold mine, so it just gives you crazy.
It's the best defensive place for us. We need
yeah,
that once chaos comes.
But here's the thing, that gold though, the Brightstone mine only applies to the dwarves, I think.
I think so, but it's more of the case that that is just a great defensive place. Because if we have that and Akendorf, I mean, we're kind of safe.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I get diplomatic relations with vampires now.
Yeah, we could ally with them early on. We could definitely do that. But we need to keep in mind, you know, I don't get along with vampires that well because I don't have. But I think if you're an ally with them, because let's say if you ally with, you know, the Kurkimi mutinous gits, and you know, they can still attack me, forcing you to fight them because you can't break alliances. Let's see, non-aggression pact, because the Kurkimi mutinous gits, they're very strong. But they basically just send. Okay, they did not want to give me money, but that's fine. So, do I want to give a non-aggression pact to the Bloody Spears? Because I don't think we want to fight them. I mean, that depends on if you want your full province. Because you're gonna go north anyway and focus on the dwarves.
I would like my full province, but I don't think I'm gonna get it fully just yet.
I forgot that the orcs couldn't trade. I mean, I played, you know, dwarves, you know, I played factions that could trade for quite a long time, so then sometimes I forget that orcs can't trade.
Yeah, it throws you off, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I could send, after I stabilize my province, I might send, here's the thing, I could finish off that Goblin Great Shaman, because I know that Goblin Great Shaman is probably gonna run up there and start recruiting.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna finish that off, so that doesn't happen, so that I don't have to fight a true front. Just gonna finish. If I lose my giant somehow, then I don't know.
I don't think a goblin would be able to do that.
Yeah, but you know, you can't trust the auto resolve. You can't trust the auto resolve.
One goblin army takes out the Ever-Chosen.
Yeah, I mean, like Archeon, he's gonna be scary to fight.
Yeah, where do they spawn in the Southlands then?
I think, you know, I think they spawn around here somewhere. I know that, I think that the other Chaos faction spawns around here in the ocean. And I know that the Puppets of Chaos that invades Alpha 1, they spawn around here. Because they spawned there and attacked me through there. Because I think they attacked the closest target. I don't think they would like go all the way, you know.
Oh, they fixed it then.
Around. Yeah, I don't think that's the case anymore.
Good, good.
I don't know, but hopefully not. But I think if the player is the closest target, then they will go after the player, of course.
I might reattempt my 24-hour stream if that's the case, because that was just so disappointing the way I had everything really well.
Yeah.
And then all 4 factions decided, nope, fuck you.
Yeah. And, you know, let's say, you know, before the update has fixed it, I don't know if it's fixed, maybe it is, I hope it is, because otherwise we're basically fucked. Yeah, but I think, here's the thing, that when you kill, let's say, 4 Chaos Armies, you have to kill them on the same turn, because otherwise they just respawn. So it's basically punished the player for beating the Warriors of Chaos, which I did not like. But I'm just gonna get more Savage Orcs, because 83 upkeep on Legendary for Savage Orcs, that's very good. So Savage Orcs in Versailles army is gonna be very cheap.
Yeah, he gets a 50% reduction, doesn't he?
Should I get on an aggression pact with the Red Fangs just to make sure that they don't attack me from the west, since I'm gonna focus south? Or
you might want to, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, okay, sure. Yeah, they accept that. I mean, after you take Iron Rock, I think you should just try and make peace with them. Yeah, the dwarves are quite strong. Let's see, Barakvar. Let's see, who's the strongest from about Scabby Eye? Okay, Scabby Eye is stronger than Barakvar. But the Barakvar does have that capital, so it has wall. I mean, if Barakvar... Oh damn it, if Scabby Eye wins that war against Barakvar, the dwarves will get weakened, I think. Sorry if you're thinking that turn's taking a bit too long.
Scabby Eye actually dislikes me because I've got a treaty with you.
Yeah, but that's because I started war with Scabby Eye.
Right, I get a skill up. So I'm gonna get the leadership aura.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I'm gonna go straight to attack Gorfang. He outnumbers me quite dramatically, but he needs to go.
This is interesting. It sets Galbera's... Okay, so strategic location. This location is of special importance to the Dwarf Elves, Greenskin tribes, Skaven, Vampire Counts, and the followers of Nagash. So if I take Galberas, I wonder what unique building is there, because the top knots currently control it. You know, the Savage Orcs, they don't have the same building trees as the regular Greenskin tribes.
Yeah, they have some special ones. Let's go in here. Right, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Well, all they have is goblins, basically. And...
I need the city.
Yeah, you do need a city.
I'm getting loads of issues with public order, and I'd rather not just risk it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, public order is gonna be pretty bad. The early game, definitely.
Once we stabilize a bit, we'll be fine. I mean, it's more of a case of us getting a few provinces first.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, here's the thing, I mean, I'm going to invade Topknots at some point, but right now I'm going to leave them alone, because they're keeping Cetra occupied, because, you know, Savage Orc, they beat Cetra pretty easily. I mean, Cetra himself doesn't die easily, but their skeleton infantry dies pretty easily. But I wonder if they research faster on Legendary, which means that they might get more armies.
No, they don't research faster.
Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, taking out Cetra is not gonna be that easy, because, well...
Right, do you want my Bull Riders again?
I can take them, sure. But I will be careful with them, because, you know, you don't want to lose them.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. Missile in front. Let's go.
Okay, so let's see.
A lot of goblins.
Yeah, I think I'm slowly gonna move up. Just like Orc Boy Biggins, they can take on goblins. But they're better against cavalry, like other cavalry.
Yeah, you were right about that rod. It's the increases power reserve and damages me.
Yeah, I mean that's not really useful right now because you have no spells.
Yeah, once I get the crown, you can just like with that and Skullmuncher, I can snipe down heroes.
Yeah. And here's the thing, I guess Asag will get his secondary crown of sorcery because he already has one, but it's not working.
He has to put it on
And
top.
yeah, he doesn't have the money to pay for another crown of sorcery, so he's just gonna go into the past and steal it from himself. I don't know, but basically because basically he's going back into time to take the crown of sorcery. Okay, this is, I don't know, it's trying because okay, you know what, I'm just gonna be quiet. I don't know what I'm saying. But it's like, the idea is like, because I just want to wait, but if he goes back in time to take the crown of sorcery, then he's preventing himself from getting, I don't know, it's just confusing.
It's not as confusing as the end times, to be honest, so...
Yeah.
Right, let's move these guys. Those goblins are coming from there. I need to charge Gorfang.
Yeah, I'm just charging these goblins.
Ugh, Azag is a freaking wimp.
He doesn't... once he gets Skull Smasher, he becomes a beast, but before that he's like, nope, you can't send him against anything, really.
Is that like level 20 or something?
I think it's level 25 somewhere.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, yes, Asag is very strong, but he's like the late game, that's what he is. You can do the Crown of Sorcery quests. It gets unlocked around rank 8, so you can at least get death magic pretty early. I first thought it was Asag getting wounded, and I were like, oh my god, that's not good.
No, he's fine, he's fine.
I don't know how the Orc Boar Boy Biggins are almost losing to goblins.
Spears.
Yeah, but they don't have anti-large. The goblins don't have anti-large though.
Okay, we're good there. I'm gonna charge.
But I guess it's also legendary, so they get buffed on legendary.
Yeah.
And these Orc Boar Boy Biggins are already wounded. I mean, I can't really do much with them because they were already wounded before they came into the battle, so I'm just gonna pull out with them now.
Don't worry too much, because I'm about to capture this city anyway, and I can start recruiting. It might not be Boar Boys, but at least it'll be something. Oh, Azag, you fucking wimp. Look at him.
Yeah, he has very little health. I'm just gonna save these Boar Boys before they die, because, well, you don't want... These are pretty strong units, and I don't think you... Because they do armor piercing, so they're built good against the dwarves, and the dwarves... Basically, cavalry is the bane of dwarves, basically.
I'm beating these back slowly.
I don't think we will be the ones killing most of the old world. I think it will be Skull Smashers, because, they just destroy everything. If you remember the Kislev stream.
Yeah. They might. Hopefully.
I mean that depends on if they get Marienburg, because I think if you get Marienburg, that they basically can at tier 5 they can get 2,000 gold. I mean, and it's legendary, so yeah.
I think I'm gonna lose this.
Oh no, this is not good. Okay, here's what I'll do. We need to break their lords. Wait.
The Lord's dead. Can you go charge that the freaking archers?
Yeah, I will. I will charge the Goblin Wolf archer chariots. I don't think you will lose this. You have the trolls. The trolls will do pretty well.
Yeah, but look at that.
Yeah, I mean, those goblins, they were stronger than we thought. Definitely. You know what? I mean, this is gonna be pretty difficult. Probably. Okay. But I'm still gonna charge the Orc Boar Boy Biggins against the...
They're just gonna retreat and shoot you down.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna retreat these out, because even though we lose, these are not gonna get wiped out. I don't think so.
Yeah, but if he comes for me, he's gonna recruit.
Yeah. But did you attack or did they attack?
I attacked.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's game over if you lose your army, because you still have Black Crag. But it's. I mean, I don't do. If we lose, do you want to restart?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah,
keep on going.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what you want to.
Well, that's me dead.
Yeah, I mean, somehow, I don't know how those goblins could beat orc boy big guns. I know that there are spears, but the goblins do not have anti-large, and they're expendable. So
well, perfect
it's
start
legendary.
for us, eh?
Yeah, I mean, but maybe I might die from thief snatches now. Who knows? Because I mean, they have quite a strong garrison. I mean, I think what you should do, just retreat. Just try and save as many lives as possible, because we're gonna lose this.
Yeah, all my guys still...
Oh, Azak's probably gonna die.
Yeah, Azag's pretty much dead at this point.
Yeah. But right now he's basically just like a regular orc war boss. I mean, it's... Even if Azag dies, your army will be stronger with a full health war boss than Azag at that state.
I'm still, like, wondering how he managed to do so much.
You mean how he got 72 kills?
No, how these guys managed to do so much damage.
I don't know, it's legendary. They have basically, let's see, yeah, they have a difficulty modifier plus 10 leadership, and we have a difficulty modifier of -4, so they basically have 14 more leadership than us. So that's the thing. It's just leadership, that's why they win. They won this battle, basically. Their units did not break.
They're gonna have a full war boss, though.
Yeah. I mean, I just think I'm gonna rout these orc boar big guns, because there is literally no way we can win. Because I think the reason... Or we can just try and just wait for the trolls to regenerate as much as possible.
I don't think we should wait that long.
No, it's just gonna take forever, so I'm just gonna rout these. Okay, as soon as I rout the orc boar big guns, it just ends. I mean, the goblins, they did pretty well, they're goblins. But I think it's because they outnumbered us. That's probably why they won.
Yeah, they had double the army and I had no range. I pretty much just had goblins and they didn't do shit.
Yeah. I mean, I had 27 orc boar big guns versus like 160 goblins. I mean, yes, the orc boar big guns are stronger, but still, the goblins, you know, they just surround the cavalry unit and... Yeah. I mean, Azag did survive, but it's still... You could just try and replace him with like a orc. Nah, don't even bother. I mean, you shouldn't replace him with the orc war boss, because that costs money, and yeah.
I've got a decent amount of cash.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you're gonna lose the army either way, unless the AI is very stupid.
Was thinking, well, because I've lost my biggins and all that, you know, replace him, get rid of him so I can get rid of all my troops, and that increases my my gold upkeep.
Income, yeah.
Then I could just spawn off another army and try again.
Yeah.
By then I'll also have orc archers too, so at least it's something.
I think the reason why we lost this battle was mostly just because we underestimated the AI on Legendary. Because I think we forgot that they basically have 14 more leadership than we do. Because they have plus 10 from the difficulty modifier and we have minus 4.
Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as you hold Black Crag, they can't really get to you. Because in Black Crag there's Black Orcs and... Yeah.
Let's just hope that we don't die so early on.
Yeah, I mean, I think here's the thing. If you picked Grimgore and had the Black Orcs, maybe you would have won that battle. But I mean, it's it's interesting to see Azag because it's easier early on with Grimgore because he has the Doom Diver, he has the Black Orcs,
Yeah, I totally get that. A lot of people will go for him because he's the stronger lord. Same is why a lot of people go with Sigvald when they play Chaos, but a little challenge goes a long way.
Yeah, but I think Azag late game is stronger than Grimgore, honestly, because he has the Death Magic, he has Skull Muncher, so he can spread terror. Yeah. Because, you mean, once you have Skull Muncher, you can basically cycle charge and try and terror out some enemies in battles,
Well,
maybe.
It depends with the leadership that they've got with fricking Legendary, though.
Yeah, it depends. It's pretty hard to terror out on Legendary, because they just have so much... Oh, you lost a lot there, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
He's not gonna get anywhere. I'm gonna replace him.
What I could do, it's pretty... I mean, it's pretty... I don't know if it's the best strategy, but I could go down, cancel the non-aggression pad, go and help you fight at Iron Rock with Wurzag, but that basically leaves my province completely open and it's already...
No, don't. Focus more on yourself down there, because there's no point in getting killed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of these guys.
But I always wondered, what happens, let's say if you're getting killed, like, let's say if you get killed, does that cancel the co-op, or can you just choose another faction to play as, or...?
I think it cancels it.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm gonna get a war boss, I'm gonna get another war boss, and I'm gonna see what I can do there. It'll take a while for me just to get back, but... I don't assume it'll take too long.
Yeah. I mean, I won't attack Thief Snatchers because I mean they do have a Goblin Great War Shaman and another Goblin Great Shaman with 7 units, then plus 6 from the garrison. And yeah, I mean Savage Orcs, yes, they are very strong. I do have a Giant, I do have some Savage Orc Arrow Boys, but I don't know. I feel like if I attack that, I'm gonna die somewhat.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is, when it comes back to your turn, we're gonna end it. Oh, what the fuck? They've just confederated.
Yeah, it's basically... Okay, I mean, it's basically RIP soon. If the Thief Snatchers kill my... Okay, now Carcassol united against me. Okay, I mean... I'm quite far away from Carcassol, but okay.
I'm gonna try and confederate with someone. Look at that.
But you can actually take Iron Rock, I think. Just recruit, like, the next turn, then take Iron Rock and...
Yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna end it when it gets back to your turn here, and then we'll continue. Because obviously we're at an hour now, and we don't want to do like 3-hour episodes.
Yeah.
But I think we've done like what, 4 turns in the space of an hour.
Yeah, but I mean we have planned quite a lot, but it's not gone. I mean it's not gone that successful, but I don't think it's gone super bad. Because here's what I could do. I could go after... Okay, I mean I could go after Doc Harras, which is around here, and they just caused a rebellion here, so that the AI will just go after the settlement that the rebellion has captured, so that they will just waste time on that.
There's going to be a lot.
Yeah, but you can end it now. I'm just gonna move here and see if I can bait them.
Alright. Right, guys. We shall see you guys very soon. So thank you so much for watching. And we'll try to survive. See ya.
Bye, everyone.